Hello everyone, welcome back for some more thrift store finds, starting off with some video games, getting to tons and tons of media, another huge haul. Starting off with a few Xbox One games. For some reason I've been finding a lot of Xbox One, specifically as far as video games. We have Watch Dogs, Forza Motorsport 5, and Fallout 4. Then for the GameCube we have the Namco Museum, a couple really fun classic titles in there, and then a handful of Blu-rays. With the slipcover we have Iron Man 3, Australia, The Game, The Man Who Killed Hitler, and then The Bigfoot. Wait, what? Never heard of this one before. Bigfoot is in, like, Bigfoot? Interesting. Now getting into the stacks upon stacks of DVDs, including a lot of box sets or double feature, triple feature sets, a lot of those, which is always great to find. We have the Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and When Nature Calls. This is the deluxe edition, which has another disc with the animated series, some episodes from that, or it might even be the whole thing. I'm not sure how long that lasted, the animated series. Never saw that before, but that's kind of a cool box set. The Christmas Classics collection, this gift, keepsake kind of Christmas thing. I see that one all the time for some reason. This is a cool collection of Muppet movies, because it's really interesting cover art. It's a Muppet 3 movie collection with Kermit's Swamp Years, The Muppets Take Manhattan, and Muppets in Space. I really like the art on that one. A History Channel 4-DVD 10-hour documentary set all about the American Revolution. A couple of Transformers DVD sets. Each one has 2 movies. This one has Transformers and Revenge of the Fallen, and the other one has Dark of the Moon and Age of Extinction, which I think those are the first 4. I've only ever seen the first one of these, but I'm pretty sure those are the first 4. Cool to see those, and the discs are 3 of the 4 are sealed inside too. That's good. Another sealed set, a whole lot of sealed ones today too. MTV Beavis and Butthead Volume 2, the Mike Judge collection. Beavis and Butthead always does pretty well, and it's funny because you can see, somebody got this for Christmas at some point. It's a little bit of Christmas wrapping paper still stuck on the side. I have to make sure I peel off carefully without opening the plastic. Apparently they really weren't into Beavis and Butthead. Then we have Criminal Minds, Seasons 5 and 6. A couple of these tin case box sets of some war-related stuff, including the Iwo Jima 36 Days of Hell, a true story box set, and the tin case of the Band of Brothers miniseries, a miniseries that used to be showing on TV like all the time. I feel like this was always in repeats, and it's so long that one run of it playing in repeats over a long time takes forever, so those are pretty interesting to find. In the first stack here, a lot of kids animated stuff, mostly Disney. We have Brave, actually 2 Braves, Maleficent, I really like that one, Frozen, Treasure Planet, Monsters Inc., Tangled, Princess and the Frog, Beauty and the Beast, Belle's Magical World, 40th Anniversary Edition of Jungle Book, some Don Bluth with Anastasia, and then 2 different versions of the Cinderella Platinum Edition, Zootopia, and Bambi 2. And then next stack we have a lot of horror-related stuff and some other things here. We have Dracula Untold, The Deep End, The Haunting Signature Collection, Decoys, Orphan. This looks interesting with Johnny Depp and Heather Graham. Never heard of this one before, but From Hell, a thriller. Looks like it's about Jack the Ripper. Dark Water, remake. I remember seeing this one in theaters. It wasn't too bad as far as those remakes of like Japanese horror movies go, like The Grudge and stuff like that. This wasn't too bad. Half-Light, Tormented. This little piggy came home. It's creepy. The Lazarus Effect. We have The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Battle of Britain. We have Shadow of the Thin Man, one of the Thin Man movies. Looper. A National Geographic The Hunt for Lincoln's Assassin documentary. Murder at 1600. Hall Pass. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the Sunny Christmas special. This Is Us, the complete first season. And The Road to Christmas, one of those Lifetime movies. And then we have My Best Friend's Girl, a triple feature, a Tom Hanks triple features, good one with Forrest Gump, The Green Mile, and Road to Perdition. Another Tom Hanks with Catch Me If You Can. Princess Bride. No Direction Home, Bob Dylan. 13 Going on 30. Whirly Girl. Shawshank Redemption. Some Clint Eastwood. We have Tightrope and The Gauntlet. Training Day. Blues Brothers. The Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. I remember really liking this one. We have that one in our collection. That was a cool TV event when that came on. Mammoth Cave National Park. Beethoven. Iron Eagle. A Black History Collection Martin Luther King. Evening. It's Always Sunny Season 4. And It's a Very Merry Muppet Christmas. This Acorn Media 3-disc collection of Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy with Alec Guinness. Patton. Clash of the Titans. Children of Men. A Red Skeleton Holiday Collection. Usually don't pick up Red Skeleton stuff when I see it, but it was a sealed collection, so I decided to go ahead and give that one a shot. Inception. Crazy Beautiful. The Little Things. Same Time Next Year. A Family Fun Collection with Hotel Transylvania, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, and the Smurfs. So all three kind of CG kids movies, very kind of recent stuff. Season 3 of Castle. Shaun of the Dead. Some Curious George. The Christmas Lodge. The Lost in Space movie. Four Brothers. Some Little Bear. Doctor Strange. Bad Teacher. Loverboy. Hero. And The Painted Veil. And our last stack of DVDs before getting into all the books and everything, we have Commando. Howard Hughes' The Real Aviator. Part of the Hallmark Gold Crown collection back when we were grown-ups. An X-Men 3-movie collection, the first 3 of those. A Cary Grant 2-pack. Has 2 discs. One has Charade, Penny Serenade, His Girl Friday, and The Amazing Adventure. The little collection of his movies. Indian in the Cupboard. The Girl on the Train. The Holiday. First season of Supernatural. Snakes on a Plane. A Tom Cruise double feature with War of the Worlds and Minority Report. Rob Roy. Caddyshack. Jingle All the Way. Hero, not the Jet Li movie. I've never heard of this one before, actually. Dustin Hoffman, Gina Davis, and Andy Garcia. Pretty decent looking cast. The Tie That Binds. The Jerk. Great comedy. Liar Liar. Duplex. Another Caddyshack. A double feature with The Cemetery Club and Funny Bones. Short Circuit. And Money Train. And starting off with the books, we have some Magic Treehouse and Berenstain Bears, Bill Cosby's Fatherhood, The Curious Accounts of the Imaginary Friend, Blackfish City, Entwined. One of the Wishbone books, we have Be a Wolf, Slan and Slan Hunter, a collection of American Girl. So I think this is actually from a full set, 1 through 6. I think that's the whole thing as well. So it's a Rebecca collection. And then All the Things We Do in the Dark, Game of Thrones, Mutiny on the Bounty, a couple of Angelique, Book 1, Outbreak, The Undead Kama Sutra, and then a couple of real big guys, big collector's books. First we have this big World Before the Flood, Fallen Angels, Giants, and the Monsters of the World Before the Flood. How the events of Noah's Ark and the Flood are relevant to the end of the age. With this like super buff, I guess it's supposed to be Samson maybe, this huge collection there. This is interesting. This is actually one of the more interesting finds of the day. We have a treasury of great recipes. And sometimes I pick up recipe books if they're interesting. I occasionally have to look up, see, is it worth my time picking up? But a lot of times it's just kind of fun. But this is Recipes by Mary and Vincent Price. And yes, it is that Vincent Price. So that was kind of one of the cool finds of the day. Let's see, we have some nice old cookbook. Tons of great recipes and tons of pictures, so it's a pretty cool, solid book, and Vincent Price, so that was interesting. And then two giant older Disney books. We have this Disneyland Inside Story, this huge hardcover, tons of different pictures and lots of looks back at an older age of Disney, as well as this huge Walt Disney Imagineering, a behind the dreams look at the making of the real magic. Another huge one with tons of artwork and all kinds of behind the scenes information about a lot of classic Disney stuff. So those were a really interesting find as well. Tons of good stuff again today. Glad it was a great trip out. Hope you're having a good week as well.